All right, guys, good afternoon. There's been a lot of stuff going on about Comey, and I just kind of want to touch base about that. Months ago, obviously, before the election, obviously there was an investigation going on with the Clintons, and obviously there's always an investigation going on with the Clintons because they always have something going on in their lives. They're just a huge amount of drama, and they cause all sorts of problems. So all of a sudden now, basically, Comey said, we're not going to go ahead and forward with an indictment. Obviously, we all knew that it could be. He even said it out in public. He said that there was enough evidence to indict, but that they weren't going to indict. At that point in time, when he said that, I was overseas at the time, and I remember looking, and I said to the rest of the guys who were around, I said, obviously, he's got a suicide letter that she's telling him he's going to sign if he doesn't back off. That could be the only reason why. The Clinton Foundation, as you were, the Clintons themselves, obviously, they have a huge list of people that they have eliminated out of this world, and I believe that him and Loretta Lynch were the next two on the list. They just needed to back off. So when all this happened, obviously, we were all pretty up in arms because we figured, at least I figured, that Hillary Clinton possibly might be able to become the next president of the United States. If she was able to get to Comey and she was able to get to Loretta Lynch, then obviously she was going to get the presidency. Luckily, thank God, she obviously lost and Donald Trump won. And Donald Trump became our next president. So Donald Trump says, hey, you know what? We're going to go ahead and we're going to keep Comey on. Now, I think Donald Trump did this for only one reason and one reason only. For his own amusement, to tell you the truth. Because everybody knew, anybody who's in the government knows that Comey had already shot himself in the foot. He was already going down. There was no way whatsoever that he was ever going to recuperate from what had happened. Now, obviously, months later, this all resurfaces, and Comey gets fired. Finally, he gets fired. But, of course, what happens? The left is losing their minds that President Trump fired Comey. But why? Because just a few months ago, you were screaming for him to resign because you thought he reopened the investigation, and that's why Hillary Clinton lost the election. So what is it? What side do you want to take? The liberals, the tolerant left, you're just a joke. You're getting to the point where nobody wants to tolerate you. And you might want to start taking a good look at what exactly is going on in this world, because you're the next one who's going to cause these big problems. Hey, that's all I got for you. Share it on Facebook. Check us out on Twitter. Support the mission at warpigswear.com. This is Steve Gern. Stay motivated.